Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How do you find DIDAC this year?
Direct, well, it's I truly say that this is one of the largest conferences and the education summit I have attended so far, and I'm honored, and I really like being a part of this education group, and I hope I'll be associated for many more years with DIDAC. So thank you so much for inviting me,
Yeah,
and I think this is a very good learning platform for all the educators,
right.
and we all can connect ourselves through this network, and I'm sure we'll have more such
Yeah.
conferences and these workshops in the coming future. So I wish them all the very best.
And meet very many old friends and other colleagues and stuff. Because whenever I come to these events, like this is the only place I meet all the
Yes,
people I
yes,
met
yes,
over
yes,
time.
yes,
Maybe I'll
yes.
meet you next at a conference like
Yes,
this and
yes,
stuff like that. So that's how
hopefully,
it is.
yes.
Yeah.
But earlier it was in Bangalore. When I was in Bangalore, somehow I could not attend that.
Right.
But now,
It's convenient for
yeah,
you
it's
because you're
convenient
from
for
Delhi.
me that
Yeah.
it's in Delhi only.
Yeah.
And but yes, if it would be in some other location also, I would
Yeah.
definitely like to be a part of this
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
near future.
Wonderful. Introduce yourself to the audience, please. Who are you? Where do you come from? What do you do? Yeah.
I'm Dr. Shuchi Mehra, and I've been in this profession for almost like 20 years. I'm doing all this knowledge management, knowledge sharing, and education, teaching, training.
Yeah.
So I really enjoy doing all this, and that's the reason I consider myself a good educator now.
Yeah.
After doing it for so many years and winning
Yeah.
so many awards and recognitions, now I think yes, I can do full justice for whatever I've been doing,
Yeah.
and I'm a little confident about all this now.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm from Delhi only, and more than 2 decades. Yes, I've been in Delhi. My family, everybody is in Delhi.
Yeah.
So I think this is a very good education hub.
Yeah.
Because Delhi has a lot of opportunities for the educators.
Right.
And because not only, of course, it's the capital of the country and it's an education hub. There are so many schools, so many colleges, so many universities, even
Yeah.
near around also. So I encourage a lot of youngsters to be a part of this education group and to choose education as a good career option.
Yeah.
Because so far I've seen children are like they are happy doing the sales job,
Yeah.
or they are happy doing the coding, or
Yeah.
what they've been doing like for so many years. Still they
Yeah.
just like doing that only. But when I ask them whether they actually want to be a teacher, no.
Yeah.
No, it's very demanding. We always
Yeah.
have to read. We always have to study something, so
Yeah.
that we know. So I think with time, I think you come in that a way that actually you mold yourself that way. That
Yeah.
okay, every day you have to learn something. Every
Yeah.
day you have to teach that. So
Yeah.
and these days, earlier maybe it was expected a little monotonous also because there was not much changes in the education. What you have learned, you have to continue teaching the same thing for
Right.
so many years.
Yeah.
These days, new technologies are coming.
Yeah.
New subjects have been introduced.
Yeah.
Now this new education this education policy has come where the teaching methodology is totally different, the pedagogy and all.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of interesting things are happening now.
Yeah.
IKS, now Swayam portal, and
Yeah.
all these things. Swayam Prabha. So I think NPTEL. So when there's so many learning platforms,
Yeah.
and every day I keep getting calls that there's can you just be a content coordinate for this lecture? Can you just do that also from Swayam and all
Yeah.
this? So I'm always engaged.
Yeah.
Always busy with something else. Today, I mean, there's like I always say today I don't have to do anything. I can just relax. But then something pops
Yeah.
up in my mailbox and say, oh, this
Yeah.
also have to do now.
Yeah.
Now this also have to prepare.
Yeah.
So every day is a new day. Every day is a challenging day.
Yeah.
And I think if you can accept that
Yeah.
and you always do it with full passion and zeal,
Yeah.
you'll always enjoy doing whatever you
Yeah.
do. So that passion you should everybody should have.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we really need good teachers, good
Yeah.
educators,
Yeah.
and hope through all these seminars and these conferences,
Yeah.
more people will be motivated and encouraged
Yeah.
to be a part of this forum, and we expect a lot from them. So let's see how it goes.
Wonderful. How did you get into education? What was your journey into
Yeah,
education?
I'm coming from an educated family only,
Right.
and later I got married to another highly educated family.
Right.
So whether it was like from both ways, it was always expected that I should do something in education only.
Right.
So even when I started my journey in the corporate only. I was an IT professional, but still I was doing more of knowledge management, and so after doing it for like 4 5 years 6 years, so basically 5 years, and after that I got into full-time training. I
Right.
started doing the trainings because of family reasons, of course, and then I started enjoying that, and I took it as a full-time teaching job, and I started with research first, and there also we were educating the young farmers and the researchers and
Right.
everything. So that's how my interest was developed more. That
Yeah.
yes, I think I should take teaching as my full-time profession now,
Yeah.
and I'm glad that I took it on time. I
Yeah.
didn't waste much time that I should have done something earlier and then got
Yeah.
into something.
Yeah.
I chose it at that point of time. It was actually needed,
Yeah.
and so the demand is really very high for
High.
good teachers,
Yeah.
and I'm sure it will always be met provided we keep encouraging the youth to come
Yeah.
and be good educators like
Yeah,
us.
it's wonderful you start talking about this from the beginning of the session. But one thing the reason why we're doing this podcast is because we want, as I said, more people to come into education.
Yes.
For me personally, when I got into education from being in a corporate job for a long time, I realized the beauty of education is you fall in love with it very quickly.
Exactly.
Right? And what you do here is a compounding effect, right? For example, today you have gone and like made a student's life better. It's not just a student; it's probably his family, the
Yes,
society, the
yes,
community.
yes.
Today, most of the problems in India that I look at, right, or let's call them opportunities in India, right?
Yes.
Whether it's electing bad leaders, whether it's women's safety, whether it's crashing on the road, I believe all of these can be actually solved with education.
Exactly.
And
It
education
always
is a change
makes you a
that
better
can-
person.
Yeah.
And I always emphasize on that. You just don't come to the to earn the degrees only to to the classrooms or just for the sake of attendance. I don't encourage students only to attend the lectures for this. They should always come with this notion that today, if they are attending the class, they should learn something.
Correct.
It will always, make them, they should feel better that today
Right.
I've learned something better. I've done something good. So,
Right.
no, that's why I emphasize a lot. That's why the teachers are actually, they are expected a lot now. Earlier, the teachers were only expected to do the classroom teaching only. They just
Correct.
have to finish the syllabus. But now they are expected that they should actually be good educators.
Correct.
And they actually should make their students good human beings. So
Correct.
that human value, the human touch will always be there, and that won't go. Now everybody says these AI technology and these AI devices and everything, these digital classrooms and everything, they'll just completely replace the teachers. I don't think so. They will. They will just maybe they help us to reduce our workload a bit, but I think the teachers will always be needed. They just can't be replaced by anyone. So
I've been saying this for the last 4 or 5 years. I still believe it that even 10,000 years from today, schools and teachers will exist.
Yes.
I don't imagine a future where children are sitting at home and just to give you an example, globally or even in India, right? The completion rates of online courses is less than 3%.
and I would say India is one of the best online educators
Yeah.
in India,
Yeah.
and it's because we have this talent
Yeah.
that we could promote this education on this we could on the digital platform also, and that's the reason that from different geographies also people are connecting with us. They are coming from different locations.
But even then, we need teachers. We can't just do
Yes.
some automated
No,
classes,
yes,
automated
yes.
these things. Nobody will play
Teachers,
videos
when
and
I
go
mean
through
to
with
say
it. Yeah.
teachers, we need good teachers
Correct.
who can give quality education. Teachers
Yeah.
can be many,
Yeah.
but we just don't want somebody who can just come and
Talk and
face
leave,
the
right?
talk or face
Because the
the
responsibility is very large,
They can
right?
do this blackboard
Yeah.
teaching and all that. We don't want.
Yeah, correct.
We want good teachers who not only can engage the students, also who can give good teaching. The students should always learn something very good. So that's why we need educated people to be with us, and that's a very good initiative. What AICT and DIDAC and everybody has taken, Ministry of Education, that they
Yeah.
are bringing all the educators together who are brainstorming, who are doing a lot of discussions on the new technologies. And I think it will give a very good platform to all the beginners, to all the educators, that they should actually come up and should explore more opportunities in the
Yeah.
education arena also, because
Yeah.
I'm sure India would be one of the fastest growing educators in India.
Yeah.
So I think that's a very good platform what he
Wonderful.
actually can provide to other countries also.
Wonderful. I have one last question for you. What's your favorite thing about education?
Favorite thing, learning, ongoing
Yeah.
learning.
Lifelong
And
learning.
Lifelong learning.
Always from everybody.
Always. And you
Yeah.
should always be eager to learn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't say that you're too old to learn this or you're too young to know this. Learning is nothing to do with age,
Yeah.
and every day we learn something.
Yeah.
While teaching, also we learn something.
Yeah.
I learned many things from my kid also.
Yeah.
Or maybe first I taught him a lot of things, and now
Yeah.
he teaches me back and says, "Oh, Mama,
Yeah.
you don't know all this." So it's fun, and
Yeah.
so you should enjoy doing that. And
Yeah.
I think sure you'll always be a good learner and good educator. A good
Yeah.
educator first should always be a good learner. Because unless you don't learn something, you cannot educate others.
Absolutely.
So that's
Wonderful. Thank you so much for your time. Really love chatting with you. Thank
my
you.
pleasure. Thank you.